Hey there, I'm Jasmine, also known as Big Stratus. I come to you today with a studio tour, so let's get right on it. Okie dokie, so here is my studio. This is my art door. I have like a bunch of different artwork. I call this the big light, and I'm not a big fan of the big light. It makes the space look like this, where you folks probably can't see it. It actually looks kind of better for you if I had it on, but it does not give the vibe. The vibe is off. So that's where the big light is. This is with the big light. Without the big light, obviously there is more of a vibe to the space, but for the sake of actually showing you, I will have it on. So let's first start. When you walk in, you have all this stuff. This is what it looks like. Very lived in, very much my space. I tried to clean it up in a manic manner. I've only got what I got, so we're just gonna show. So over here, I just have like a shelf with a bunch of like random things, cups and such for things. I have my radio, stereo thing, all of my CDs, and I have some tapes too, because this also goes with tapes and CDs. Here I have some dog food because my dog is here every now and then. I have a little hook rack. This is towards the other room where I do most of my paintings. I'm just a big fan because the summertime is hot as frick. I have my wonderful slant shelf I got at a yard sale for about $5. Does wonders. I just put this leaf on. Kind of like it. Just wanted to add some fun things. I have like my different books there. I have my vinyls and some extra things. Actually don't have a vinyl player anymore. I have my bass stuff. There's my amps, my little baby guitar. That stuff over there is with my studio neighbor. I work for her sometimes, so that's all that stuff I help out with. This is my make-do couch. It's composed of 3 mattresses, and I just put a blanket on top, some pillow, throw blanket that I made for my sister, but she doesn't use it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it. And then this is Jean. She's a little cutie. I have some stuff here because I unpacked my bag. I have my lunch there. I have this that I cut out. I didn't have a home for it, so it now just lives on my coffee table. My water. I have some fun things for guests. I used to have candy as well in those things. But now they're just there. I have some books that I wanted to read, my keys. I have this sketchbook that I'm almost finished with, honestly. I'm kind of surprised, but let me know in the comments if you'd like a sketchbook tour. I think my favorite, I really like this page. It was just so much fun, and just, that was a fun trip. Good memories. Here, I got my dog bed, which he hasn't been here for a while, and my mic's on. Here, just some more things. All of my crochet stuff are in those bags, as well as some extra toilet paper for whenever the bathroom over there gets out. I have my base case. That's for my big base Marceline over there. This is Finn. That's LSP. I got my amp. I attached this cowbell onto this baby amp. I don't have any guitars. This is a guitar amp. I don't have a guitar in here just yet. Not only is this knitting needles and a big crochet pin, but it's also my drumstick case. This is where my desk is. Most of this stuff is for work. like online work. I usually put my laptop over there on the top head, and then I connect things onto the laptop. You know how technology works. This is also where I do like some writing things. Again, anything with my laptop. This calendar is out of date, but I'm making a new one, so you'll see that soon. These are my goals for 2023. We're already like pretty far into 23. This is like some ideas, my base poster for when I play. Lots of just like desk work, things of that sort. I used to paint in this area, but then I decided to paint in the other room, which I'll show now. The air conditioning is on, so I'm sorry. I got rags, I just got those in. I have all my paint brushes and such, all in this corner. This light also works. This is my famous window. If you follow me on Instagram, at Big Stratus, you've seen this window before, and on days I do open it and I hang out and about on the roof. The bookstore that I'm connected with, they're cool. Love the bookstore. Shout out to Curious Iguana, they're awesome. And then I got another plant over here. I put these plants up in May. I have my board that I was working on a few things. Got a variety of different things here. This is my art cart. I installed these wire grids onto the cart, and so then like I have a place that all my paint hangs on, and then on this side would be all my brushes. You can kind of see that it's been used. I don't know how to tighten these up just yet, but we'll find a way to do that. This cart just is a bunch of things from like different art painting mediums, varnish, gesso, some paint that doesn't stay up, some paint that I need to buy again, or like is running out and I need to cut open and use the rest. Paint cleaner or brush cleaner. Honestly, excuse me, I used to not take care of my paintbrushes that well, and now here I am. I've changed, and I try to prepare for the future now. Do a video on brush care and stuff like that, and the importance of cleaning sometime. Not in this video. And then I have like gouache things. This is actually one of my palettes. I like to use palettes that have a lid on them, or like Tupperware that have a lid on them. So Mom, if you're watching, I have like a bunch of those. Thanks for providing that, and I'll repay you sometime. I have like some cotton swabs. These are like, this is like my gouache layer, and like color pencils. I have more paint here, some pastels, such like that. And then again, all of my palettes, so it's a very useful thing. The rain happens here, or all of my fiber, I would say, like not all of my fiber stuff, but more so like clothes and things. I also revamp a lot of my clothes, upcycle them, so there's that. My sewing machine currently is at home, but that's all for those things. I have this corner of unfinished art pieces. I may or may not get back to them. Who knows? This is my art easel. This actually is my sister's piece, but I wanted to add something on top of this just because, or this piece here. So that's what that is, kind of like telling me, hey, I'm prepared for you whenever you get back. I have some extra pieces that on the bottom there, on the side too, that I am trying to get to, haven't gotten to, that's okay. Things happen with time. And this room here is my medium room, a lot of extra things. So like over here, I have all my canvases, I have my paper cutter, I have like That's where that was. My glasses case. I have my tracing paper, black mixed media paper. I have all my drawing paper. Here I have my prints. Variety of canvases. You can see, like, I used to have like a bunch of bigger ones, but that has been used up, thankfully. The only thing that's really mine is like that piece there, and then these eggshell things. I wanted to soundproof my room, so that's what that's about. I have more stuff on this way. All of these come with different things. So like this is all of my oils, all of my my linoleum cut stuff. This is watercolor. Here, pens, my Posca markers, and then some extra tool things. I have my wood burner here. I have ink stuff. Okay, so it looks like a mess on top. Kind of a mess. But I have my paintings in here. Sometimes they warp, so I like to put them under. This is my friend and classmate Mika. This was a project, but I wanted to show you that. I think this is awesome. One of my favorite pieces. And then here is the last bit. I have like some more things, like some watercolor paper. I have some stamps down that way. And a variety of different things. I wanted to, these are all like old, like empty whiskey bottles that my boss had, but I wanted to keep them. They look cool. All my extra camera stuff, things of that sort. Yeah. Along with the studio tour, I have a few cool questions that I've had. I had put on a post on my story on Instagram asking if there were any questions about my studio space or any bits and pieces that people would like to know, like regarding the space, regarding the art. So I have them here. First question is my favorite thing about my studio. I'd say my favorite thing about my studio is that it's mine. I grew up in a family of 8, so having my own space at home in a townhouse with all these people around, I never got the chance to actually be in my own area and have my own space. And then with all this stuff around, I get to decorate it the way that I want. I get to make anything I want. I could put my CD on and then dance wherever and not have like this weird feeling that someone's like listening in or watching in. So that's my favorite part. Next question is, what is my next project? My next project is actually not going to be an art thing. Well, kind of. My plans for my business and stuff like that regarding the studio space is not actually making any art. In a way, it's kind of art. I want to get into the realm of bullet journaling and planners and calendars, things of that sort. I've done that for the last half decade, a little bit more than half the decade, so I wanted to create something that would also help my fellow artists. Third question, favorite piece I've made in my studio. At the moment, I have most of my pieces in a show. I recently did a show with Co-work Frederick. Co-work Frederick is a place where remote workers can come together and work together, have a space to kind of call their own workspace. To have other people in the space kind of motivates you a little bit more. They do an Artist of the Month program, and I have been featured last year and this year again. Shout out to Co-work Frederick, and I will pop a picture of my favorite piece right here. So this is my favorite piece because I did a mixed media ordeal with it. I included gouache, watercolor, and color pencil. I've wanted to combine all three of them for a while, and I finally did it. This piece is called Wild Growth. I did it in preparation to my show, but for the most part I wanted to do something kind of fun. The piece is based off a reference photo from my time at a water garden center. I enjoy the nature of it all, and I've had this photo for like the last 2-3 years and I've been wanting to make something out of it. I'll put the photo here. So yeah, it's my favorite piece just because it got me into the fun of creating again, and it's been a while since I've actually felt fun from it. Just off a tangent, I've been feeling like a lot of pressure to create something and try to do something every day, and to kind of do this project and this piece, it made me have fun and be more attuned to what I was doing, and just like, it's a cute little piece, so it was cool. The next question is, how did I find this space, and is the cost expensive? So in regards to my show last year with co-work Frederick, they put it on the Frederick News Post and they put my name in there. As the artist of the month is just something that they do, and a friend of mine told me that he knew about my show because his parents read the newspaper, told him about it. I searched through the papers. I searched through maybe like a maybe 2 weeks worth of papers. Tried to find my name on there because I wanted the news slip or article and that says my name. However, couldn't find it, and instead I did find artist space available for rent on Market Street. Mind you, that's like the big strip in downtown Frederick, and I was like, okay, like I've been wanting my own space for a while, and the most of it I wanted to get my own space to do my own things. Again, the whole big family idea, and then just like being with others, I've just felt like I needed my own space to create and to really feel like me, and to recognize what kind of potential I got in store. I will be honest, I pay $325 a month. My lease was a year's long worth, and I find that to be pretty inexpensive for even just like a studio space downtown Frederick. I've been enjoying this area. I've been enjoying the different things that this space has given me, whether it's been like a place to crash after a fun night out, or like a place for solace when the world kind of gets to me. It's my safe space. And then the last question is if my ceiling is finished or is it open. The ceiling is in fact intact. It's just in this little corridor of things. So the ceiling is finished. Thanks for asking that question. I think that was kind of fun. Thanks for tuning into this video. I hope you folks enjoyed my little studio tour and the quick Q&A about the space. Comment below any questions you have in my studio or any comments that you have regarding the space. It's a little hidden away, so I like it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.